Hello, Reese here. Okay, so in my lucid dreaming comeback video, I warned you that I was going to be referencing the 5 layers a lot in the upcoming videos. And I told you that in order to understand my ramblings, you were going to have to brush up on it. Well, crikey, I wasn't lying to you, because 2 days later I posted a video entitled Layer Direction in a Lucid Dream. It was chock full of layer 0 minor this, layer 4 major that. Hell, I even started throwing around terms like layer preferencing and bouncing off. At the time, it felt like the right video to make. After all, I understand my own concepts perfectly, so to me, it was easy enough to follow. However, after uploading it and giving it some distance, I went back a few hours later to review it. This time, I decided to watch it objectively, pretending that I had no idea what the 5 layers were about and that, generally speaking, I was new to lucid dreaming. What I watched shocked me. This was not good, I thought. Not good at all. Way too confusing. Unnecessarily convoluted, you know? I feared that if a beginner watched this, it was going to overwhelm and potentially scare them off. So, with this on my mind, I went to sleep. During my dreams, I battled with the pros and cons of teaching in a more complicated format. Should I keep the video and plough on regardless? Or should I take a step back and reevaluate how I was going to talk about lucid dreaming from this point on? Upon waking up at 6 AM, my mind was made up. I tell you, there really is a lot of wisdom in the saying, I'll sleep on it. Anyway, the conclusion I settled on was this. I was going to delete the video, rethink my methods, and push forward in a new way. You see, I believe I can describe the more complicated techniques with beginner-like language. I believe I can talk about the varying degrees of dream awareness without constantly dumping layer this and layer that into your lap. I believe I can make lucid dreaming simpler for everyone. So, with that said, let's try this again. Now, of course, the 5 layers still stand as a legitimate way of explaining varying degrees of dream awareness. I'll still reference them from time to time, and please feel free to do the same. But from this point on, I'll never presume you have a complete understanding of it. When I talk about varying degrees of dream awareness, I'll explain exactly what I mean instead of just automatically attaching a layer to it. It's then up to you whether or not you want to study the 5 layers in your own time. And of course, I still recommend you do exactly that. But it will no longer be needed to continue. So, on that note, it's time to cast a slightly different, more user-friendly light on the world of lucid dreaming.